It was 1 year ago today that Remy Bourgeois discovered a body floating right here inside Springfield Park. A former EMT, Bourgeois attempted to resuscitate the body to no result. The victim was initially ID'd as Prince Edmund Winslow, a former ruler of the Caribbean Principality of San Cristobal. Winslow had many local connections, having lived in Springfield on and off for the last 10 years. Winslow was twice married to women from Springfield, Beth Rain Spalding and Cassie Lane Winslow. Mrs. Spalding, now Mrs. Philip Spalding, refused to comment at the time. The Springfield Police Department quickly arrested Winslow's former sister-in-law, Shane Lewis O'Neill, who is also a former WSPR personality. New evidence shifted the focus of the investigation to O'Neill's husband, former DA Jeffrey O'Neill, who was the prime suspect at the time of his death. A plane rented by Mr. O'Neill was later found ditched in the Florida Keys, and he was pronounced dead. The body, however, was reported as unrecoverable. Suspicion later WSPR station manager Dinah Marler afterwards fled the country. This is the second time Miss Marler has left the country after being involved with a suspicious death. Unofficial rumors have also linked former Springfield police detective Marina Cooper to the crime. Even more strangely, there is some evidence that the body was really not that of Edmund Winslow, but instead was the body of a look-alike. Reports of a large amount of diamonds being missing from the body were confirmed when Remy Bourgeois and Special Consultant Cyrus Foley recovered the diamonds, which leaves us with a lot of questions. We are 1 year out on this investigation, and this case offers nothing but questions. Who was the body? Is Edmund Winslow still alive? Who was really the killer? What happened to the diamonds between when they were lost in the park and when they were recovered in the possession of a professional fence? The murder weapon was ID'd as a stroller. How is that even possible? Who carries an empty stroller, and what happened to the baby if it wasn't empty? How could anyone possibly use a stroller as a weapon? This reporter intends to stick with this case until it can be marked closed. Look for an upcoming WSPR profile on Edmund Winslow that originally aired at the time of his reputed death. How did a man go from jet-setting vineyard owner and race car driver to Eddie Ivory's lounge singer and back again? Find out in this profile. The only positive quote I could find at the time of Mr. Winslow's reported death was from Mrs. Lizzie Lewis, who credited Winslow with helping support her in her fight against cancer as a child. In a related story, be sure to check out our coverage of the first annual Lewis Golf Open, a new fundraiser and charity golf event in honor of the Elizabeth Spalding Cancer Foundation.